similar.
Yes, okay. Alhamdulillah. Thank you very much, Sayyidina. Last question to finish this section. We in the Netherlands, as followers of the Quran and Ahlul Bayt, as Shia Muslim community, we have a shortage, not even a shortage, I would even say a lack of Dutch-speaking scholars who spend many years in the houses, spend many years in the Islamic seminaries, religious authority who studied at the Hawza. And how can we lay the foundation of sending or even encouraging our youth to go to the Islamic seminaries and gain knowledge and experience, to come back so they could benefit their community, so they could lead religiously their community?
If we want to save our future in these societies, we have to lead ourselves. We cannot wait for leaders to come from outside to lead us. Our youngsters have to go get educated, become specialized in religious sciences in order to give religious and spiritual guidance to their communities. I want people here to see it as a life or death situation. Not talking about physical life, I'm talking about spiritual life and religious life. This is an urgent matter that we must consider immediately. We need to motivate our youngsters to go to the seminaries and to come back as scholars who grew up here, who speak the language, who know how to connect to the youth and to give them proper guidance. This is an obligation. Allah on the Day of Judgment, He will hold us accountable. Because in Surah Al-Tawbah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, there should be a group from, there should be a group from every tribe, from every nation, who go and learn, and then they come back and they warn their people. Ayat al-Nafr, as we call it. فَلَوْلَا نَفَرَ. That's how the verse starts in Surah Al-Tawbah. Allah is commanding us that there should be a group of you from your own local area going to the seminary. Now what we need to do is the following. Number one, we have to sponsor them. I'll be honest with you. One of the concerns of a seminarian is, how will I live? Because if I go to the seminary for 5 years, for 10 years, I'm not going to be working.
And you don't get student loans there.
And you don't really get, and even if you get student loans, they're very minimal. And the stipend, the salary that the seminary gives you is very minimal. You cannot really live on it. Okay. Especially coming from the West and you have certain standards. It's really impossible to live on it. So you need someone to financially support you. And so some youngsters, some youth, they'd like to go, they're like, I don't want to burden my mom, my dad, they're not going to be supportive. Honestly, one thing we can do as a community is to sponsor them. Those whom Allah has given in this community and you have resources, send 5, 10, 15, 20 of your youth, tell them, I'll sponsor you. 10 years, how much is it going to cost? We're going to form a team, a committee, we will sponsor you. This is one of the best acts of Sadqa Jaaria. You know, people, when it comes to Sadqa Jaaria, the donations that people think of, usually you think of sponsoring an orphan, which is great, we should. Usually you think of donating to a masjid, which is great, you should. But how about sponsoring a seminarian? You know, if that person goes to the seminary, he comes back, she comes back, and they guide 1,000 people, Allah will give you the ajr. Allah will say, you sponsored them. So as a first step, let's sponsor them. Let's tell them, don't worry about the financial struggles. We will take care of you because we're investing. This is an investment for the future of our community. Secondly, we have to motivate them by reminding them of how important religious knowledge is. Some people underestimate it. No, if I become a doctor, I'll be more prestigious. If I become a professor, if I become an engineer, if I become this or that, people will have more respect for me. I'll have more influence in my community. We have to show them that this is a wrong mentality. So any person who goes to the seminary and comes back, we have to support them. We have to show them that they're a valuable asset over here. And that what we really need their services, just like we need the services of a doctor. This is a spiritual doctor, an educational, religious doctor. So by showing more importance to the religious sciences, more of our youth will be interested in going. But you have this attitude and mentality in some communities, not all, in some, that someone who wants to go to the house, oh yeah, you know, this person is either a dropout from school, he doesn't want to continue, there's a problem with him, no big deal. But if a person gets accepted at a medical school, everybody claps for them. Everybody cheers them.
Unfortunately.
We have to support those who want to go to the seminary. If we take these steps, I think more of our youth will be motivated, inshallah.
Ahsant, inshallah. You already motivated me, Sayyidina.
May
When
Allah
can I get
bless
my